Alright, so what's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and before I continue any further, this picture right here is a leaked picture of like the pie chart. You can see it when you're actually creating your player, but the picture that I show you guys later in the video is not confirmed. It's just a leaked photo that's going around Twitter, so keep that in mind. I even put it in the title, it's not confirmed, so you guys cannot bash me on it. But anything I see on Twitter, obviously I'm gonna let you guys know, cause that's just what I do. But this picture right here was taken at when they actually tested out the game, so community day, I'm pretty sure. But as you can see, there is a pie chart when you're actually creating your player, and then when you look over to the right a little bit, there's a second screen, and this screen you can say a lot of different things about it, but a lot of people are saying it's a two-way pass first point guard. So let me say that slower just in case you didn't understand it. A two-way pass first point guard. So if you're a two-way pass first point guard, the word two-way is in front of pass first only because you can do other things than just pass, but you are specifically a pass first point guard. So I guess that's what the screen looks like when you're actually creating your player. And as most of you guys probably already know, there is 4 stages to making your player, and that's probably what one of the stages are gonna look like. But it's actually pretty interesting. This right here, like I said earlier in the video, it was taken at like community day or some type of event, so that picture right there is pretty much confirmed, and we got more than just that leak, so that's just one of them. And obviously you guys already seen the other pictures of what the other screens look like, but this right here is what the people are saying is MyCareer. This like the MyCareer screen, and I look through the comments of this, and a lot of people are saying it probably is going to be MyCareer. And you can see NBA Draft Combine in the background, and the only reason I believe that this is actually a real leak and it's real, like I said, this one right here isn't like confirmed, but the only reason I feel like it's confirmed, because Juice Man did say, I'm pretty sure it was Juice Man, one of the people who actually went to community day. I saw it probably like 2 days ago, or whenever they went, and then they actually kept tweeting every single second that they were there. I saw that one of them did tweet, like I said, I think it was Juice Man. He did say that it kind of feels, it has like a 2K11 feel to it, and like if they're bringing stuff back from 2K11, then that draft combine right there in the background would make 100% sense, because from what I remember and from what people are actually talking about, the draft combine was in 2K11, and I did play 2K11. I can't remember it like I can't remember it like 100%, but I'm pretty sure the draft combine was in 2K11. So if that's the case, then I feel like this leak right here is actually pretty real, but like I said, it's not confirmed. And we should be getting some type of, people are saying we should be getting the MyCareer trailer tomorrow, but obviously we don't know if we will or not. But Ronnie2K did say that we will be getting news tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that, because I'll obviously let you guys know about that on my channel. But I also do want to address something that Shakedown did tweet out when he was actually at community day, and I don't think a lot of people know about this, or if they do, they didn't like actually pay attention to his tweet, because he only had 3 retweets and 17 likes. But just in case you didn't know this, I just want to talk about it a little bit. So he said, based on how I made my build, I had 3 main abilities. So right there, you guys should already know that when you make your player, you will have 3 abilities for that MyPlayer. You can pick like shooting, you can pick defense, you can pick rebounding, but in his case he picked playmaking, finishing, and shooting. Now his shooting was more limited as far as attributes and badges, and his defensive attributes and badges were very low. Now obviously his defensive attributes and badges were low only because that wasn't one of his 3 main abilities. So if you were to like pick rebounding, defense, and shooting, your playmaking and finishing might not be as high, obviously, because that's not your 3 main abilities. So obviously from what I'm getting at, you will have 3 main abilities when you're making your MyPlayer. So I just wanted to talk about that because not that many people addressed it. And then there's another tweet that he also said, you don't necessarily have 3 archetypes, you have 4 categories you can upgrade. It's just up to you how you balance your player out. Some choices leave you with 2 takeovers to choose from. I heard there's a few that you can give 4. Not sure though, didn't try it. So I don't really know what this means exactly, but according to him, you don't necessarily have 3 archetypes, but 3 main abilities, like I was talking about a couple seconds ago really, and you have 4 categories you can upgrade. And keep in mind, you don't have to have 3 main abilities because someone did ask. You can see it on the screen right here, if you can pick 2 archetypes instead of 3. And when he says archetypes, I'm pretty sure he means abilities. And he said when you apply your attributes, that also determines your badges and takeover in the demo that he actually played. And he also did say yes, so you don't have to pick 3 main abilities, you can actually pick 2. And also, I kind of do want to talk about the badges as well, because he did have something to say about that also. And someone did say something about getting gold badges on your 3rd archetype. So what that means is your first main ability is probably going to be like the highest one. So let's say in 2K19 when you were making a playmaking sharpshooter and you pick playmaking first, so in 2K20 the first one you pick is going to be like obviously the highest one. And this guy says something about getting gold badges on your 3rd archetype. Shakedown said it's actually up to you. I could have gave myself a bunch of bronze and silver badges in my shooting category for more balance, but I decided to see what it looked like if I increased just 2 or 3 to gold. So what he said when he was talking about the shooting category, his shooting category, according to this tweet right here, was his 3rd main ability. He said playmaking, finishing, and shooting, and he only put bronze and silver badges on his shooting category, and then everything else he increased 2 or 3 to gold. So depending on how many gold badges you have, so actually let's just back it up a little bit. Depending on your archetype, that depends on how many gold badges you have, and that depends on exactly which badges you have. And he only increased 2 or 3 to gold, so the rest of them obviously had to be bronze or silver, and he decided to put that on his shooting category. So that's what all of this means, and it's going to be interesting, all the different types of players that we make this year, because not every player is going to be the same. Let's say I make it like in 2K20 when I drop gameplay and my player is like a playmaking sharp with only 2 main abilities, not 3 like he had it, and you guys want to know my build. If I told you guys my build, the attribute caps are going to be they're not going to be the same. They're obviously going to be different, because I'm going to make my attribute caps like, I might max out my 3-point and put my dribbling like halfway, then put my rebounding all the way up. I most likely won't do that. That was just an example, and you guys won't know my attribute caps because obviously I'm not going to tell you. So everybody's going to have their own unique player, and then when you make that player, that basically decides which badges you're going to actually have. That's why they have 80 plus badges in the game, and they're all creative ass badges. All of you guys already know all the names to these weird ass badges. It's some weird names that they made this year, and they're all unique badges for our unique players that we're going to be making in 2K20. So according to Mike Wang, he did talk about it earlier, maybe probably like a week or 2 ago. He did say that they thought of every possible badge that could be for any possible player that we make. That's why there's so many badges, because let's say we made like a rebounding sharpshooter, something like that. They probably have a badge for a rebounding sharpshooter specifically for that build, only because like we have so many builds we could actually make, so they're gonna make a badge that's gonna help that build specifically. That's why there's so many badges. But the badge system in 2K20 apparently is way different from previous years, and from everything that I'm getting right now and that I'm reading right now, it's way different. You're gonna be able to pick your badges. And also on the screen right here, when you want to play somebody one-on-one, I was actually impressed by this. I'm surprised that they're actually doing it. When you want to play somebody one-on-one, you could literally switch your badges, and that's something crazy. Obviously, for those of you guys who aren't new to 2K and play people one-on-one in MyCareer and stuff like that, you obviously only have one set of badges, and that's what your archetype. So let's say you made like a pure playmaker. That pure playmaker only has a certain set of badges. But for this in 2K20, you're able to switch your badges. So if you want to play someone one-on-one, you could have like playmaking badges. But that just depends on like the certain build you have. You can't be a center and put playmaking badges on that center when you play one-on-one. It obviously depends. It probably depends on how high your dribbling is, but personally, I don't know. But according to Shakedown's tweet, you will be able to change your badges if you wanted to play one-on-one or something like that. And for everybody who isn't new to 2K, like I said, we never had that in previous 2Ks. So the badge system in 2K20 is going to be crazy. We don't even know half the badges so far. I would say we only know about 30 of them, maybe like 25 to 30. And the other 50 we don't even know about. And then the fact that you're able to change your badges and kind of pick your own badges is actually pretty crazy. So I'm just excited for the demo that's dropping in 3 days, and the game actually drops on September 6th. And I've been tweeting out the countdown on my Twitter, and a lot of people are getting confused about it. A lot of people actually surprisingly don't know that the demo drops on the 21st, which is 3 days from now, and the game releases on September 6th. So be prepared for that. On Wednesday, the demo will be dropping. So that's what I mean when I say 3 days from now. But that's all I have for you guys with this video. I kind of did talk about a lot. I didn't really plan on it, but it just happened to be out that way. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys with this video. So if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.